I am Lija Swain, currently working as an instructor at Tufts Medical Center, and I'm working on LV unloading in setting of acute myocardial infarction. And my aim is to understand the molecular mechanism behind LV unloading and myocardial infarction injury, how they play a role, how LV unloading is beneficial, and what are the molecular mechanism by which LV unloading reduces infarct size. That is our finding, and that's the main focus of our research. So I'm excited to join because it's been a very important stepping stone or important part of my research career so far. So I have been attending ACURE since 2018 as a postdoctoral fellow. And now I'm working as an instructor, looking forward to submit my first RO1 to become independent. So through this years of attending ACURE gave me a lot of support, not only in terms of understanding the science behind unloading better, but also so many suggestions which brought me to this part of my career where I have better understanding of what I am doing, understanding of or like suggestions to how to advance my research further. So that's why I'm so excited to join as a faculty in this forum, so that I can not only get guidance from the seniors, but also can give my advice to the next generation of fellows coming in. So as I mentioned, I am going to apply for my first independent grant, and being a faculty and being in this forum with other senior faculties would definitely help me in getting the guidance and shaping my research from their suggestions, like what would be the logical next steps to advance my research, in which direction and which paths will be better than not. These will be some of the suggestions which could help me in advance my career further. In addition, I would also be getting to see the research the others are doing, which would also help me understand which would be the paths to go forward with or not. Yes, definitely. Like, being a ACURE faculty would give me a chance of recruiting or like suggesting the field of research I am interested in, and to recruit scientists all over the world from the field of scientists for field of research which I am doing. For example, I am interested in mitochondrial biology specifically, and I would like to go in direction like recruiting or like inviting more speakers from the field of research. That would enhance my understanding as well as my fellow faculty understanding in the field. So I would definitely would like to advance in that direction. I would like to see ACURE develop into more basic science part of the direction, because I come from basic science background, and I feel ACURE is a little bit lacking in the basic science research field. So it would be really interesting for me, and even for the science or even for the field, to understand more avenues or directions in the basic science research. I vision in future ACURE should go into recruiting more faculties and more institutes doing unloading and molecular research. Whenever we go to meetings from mitochondrial biology or redox biology fields, I definitely try to endorse ACURE podium or meeting. So what happens is, as a basic scientist or a clinician scientist, sometimes what happens is, I can talk about a basic scientist, we are so much get invested in our own domain. We try to be in our own box of proteins or the pathways, and we could not look beyond our own pathways and molecular signaling to clinical application, or how it is used in the clinic. I think same thing might be happening with a clinician scientist, where they cannot look towards like what this protein could do, or what a molecular signaling could mean, how important that molecular signaling could be in terms of clinical application. So I feel this communication between a clinical scientist and a basic science researcher is really important, and that overlap is really important to apply it efficiently into a clinical setup or into the patient world. So I feel that's why I feel that marriage or that combination or that overlap has to happen, and a meeting like ACure gives us that opportunity to come together, discuss both side of the coin, to bring it together and apply it better. If I go to a general redox biology meeting, or say mitochondrial biology meeting, or a general hypoxia, ischemia or hypoxia meeting, what happens is people are not that aware about LV unloading. And when I say, okay, you know what, LV unloading reduces redox stress, or does this thing. So there is common avenue between mitochondria, redox, and ischemia, hypoxia, our meetings. So then I always encourage them to come and attend ACure. That will give them the idea of what unloading could do and how they can apply to their field of research of redox biology or or hypoxia biology. I can give you an example. So I met Kyo Ishikawa at one of the ACure meetings, and definitely he saw my presentation. He knows what I does for my research aim at one of the ACure meetings. Afterwards, I was writing my American Heart Association grant, where I needed to answer a particular question where I felt like, oh, I remember a talk from Kyo that, I could apply it into my research. So I contacted him. He responded me immediately, and he mentored me through those phases of doing my experiments. Later on, he became my mentor at AHA Career Development Award. So definitely this is a platform which gives us that opportunity and that exposure. Yes. I know I will be facing a lot of challenges being a mentor. So I have learned a lot from this group, and I want to apply it and help someone else and give the knowledge which I gained from the group in my previous years to someone. I'm looking forward to give that. On the way, learn how to be a mentor, because I know it comes with its own set of challenges. ACure meetings have been very helpful over my career in this 5 years of doing unloading science. I have, as you mentioned, I have won 2 times the research grant and Young Investigator Award, and that really helped me in launching my career from being a postdoc to be an instructor today, and I can see myself being an independent faculty in the near future. I'm really thankful to ACure for giving me this platform and this podium and this amount of exposure. And I have been fortunate enough to meet so many collaborators and scientists at this podium or this forum that I could have never been able to make connections without this support. So I'm really thankful to ACure for providing me this platform. As I told you, like, we came to ACure, we attend this, we meet and get exposed to this scientist where from our field of unloading, and if we don't have this platform, we would never have an opportunity to meet them and try to exchange ideas. Or exchange the drawbacks, or that sometimes the experiment doesn't work, and by these meetings we try how can we troubleshoot our experiments. So this is really a good platform for that. And not only that, in the personal level, not only in the professional experimental level, but in the professional other helps, like writing a grant, being a co-PI, or being a mentor, or being a collaborator. These kind of things we can definitely get help here at this meeting. So I'm really looking forward to be a member of ACure faculty.